Tatanggal ng sapatos. Oh my
Ayaw na sa'yo, ay hindi ko kayo
Sweet one.
short one mo.
Buti na lang hindi yan ang sinuot ko.
Dali lang naman po. Ayaw dito.
Sapatos panggal. Tapos Mosque pala ito.
Sapatos mo.
Jumba. Saan ka? Mga brother.
What are you doing? You're just making sure, taking some proof that you left the shoes over there.
Yes. See?
Before you leave this place, I will steal them. Steal them. Look at his shoes.
I
It's
can-
only one shiny
yeah.
like that. But you know you do a mistake. You are just showing the thieves that your shoes are looking so good. How you got it?
Ginagawa mo.
I got it backwards. You're funny. Oh, I smell something. Ako, malis na yung leader namin.
Everybody has this car. Everyone has to use it. People around us, please follow me. Like this station. Please come to photo later. Please. Please talk about it because otherwise we are wasting your time. Okay, firstly, I will tell you about why they have to build a mosque like this to here. This build is, they built the structure here at the end of the 14th century. 1396. That's the time when they started building. When they built it, it's built by Yıldırım Beyazıt. He was the sultan of the Ottomans in that in Ottoman Empire at the 14th century. Yıldırım is like nighttime, but all these soldiers are with the horses. So that makes him move very fastly from one point to another point. Anyway, in his time, he had to deal with the Mongols on the eastern part of the country. While he was like defending his lands against the Crusaders on the European side, sold the capital city and destroyed it. So, Hungary was the head country. He asked all the other nations to send armies, to send soldiers, and that they all meet in Hungary. Then they start walking towards the Ottoman capital city. But the first place where they attacked was called Nicopolis Castle. Imagine, like this is Hungary, this line is Hungary, Nicopolis is this one. Okay, they walk a little bit, right? That is the first city and the castle of the Ottomans. So they surround all these castles around, and they were attacking it to take the control. But the commander of the castle, he write a message to his sultan, and he said that the sultan, then after he received the message, he left some little power on the east to defend the eastern part, and with the rest he ride his horse to the European side, to the Nicopolis, that castle. And when he was going there, he heard that the enemy power, the soldier power, enemy force power, the mountains, he hiked up, and with a small amount of soldiers, he came in front of the Crusaders. When the Crusaders see that Yıldırım Beyazıt has a very low power, and it is so easy to kill them. Crusaders, soldiers didn't even listen to their commanders, and they directly start attacking to running after the Yıldırım Beyazıt. Yıldırım Beyazıt, he fell back a little bit, and Crusaders came right in the middle of these two mountains. Okay? After that, units hiding behind these mountains, they go behind the mountain, behind the soldiers, and this Yıldırım Beyazıt, when he was falling back, he saw that his soldiers are covering them, then he marched forward. And those Crusaders stayed in the middle of the trap. And it was easy for Yıldırım Beyazıt to win the battle after. Others who listened to their commanders didn't fall into this trap. They saw that like almost like 70% of their power is gone. So there was only one thing that they had to do: run away. And after that, Yıldırım Beyazıt won the battle, and he returned back to Bursa. It was time to hold his promise. He promised himself that he was going to build 20 mosques here. But his son-in-law, married with his daughter, told him that Bursa is a small city. Instead of building 20 mosques to this city, build a mosque with 20 dome on it. And then Yıldırım Beyazıt liked this idea, and they start working on this structure. Now you look at the top, you can see there are totally 20 domes on this mosque. This is the story, the history and the story of this structure. Now, when you look about this mosque, let's talk about this one. There are actually a few important things inside here. The first one, decoration. Look at that one. It's only the Hattat art style. You know that Arabic characters, special Arabic characters? That's only what you can see here. Out of that, there's no decoration. And the medallions are the name of the Allah, the Prophet Muhammad, and the Islamic leaders. These are the only decorations. Out of this, there's one decoration over there. Look at that one, the fountain. Fountain in the middle of the mosque. All around the fountain. This is very beautiful. This is the first one. The second one is the green mosque. That is where we're going to see next. That also has the smaller than this one. What is the purpose? The purpose is the fountain is a very nice decoration. Another thing is people also wash their body parts in here. You know, before they pray, they need to take the ablution, so they also wash it in here. Because in later time, we are talking about the 14th century, during the winter time, outside is freezing, too cold. So people were coming in and they were preparing inside the mosque. After that, they were getting the place to pray. And that's the first thing. The second thing is, do you see that piece of cloud over there? Looks like a carpet. Do you see that? That one, in his time, in the 14th, end of the 14th century, Yıldırım Beyazıt saw that the cloud covering the Kaaba, the Mecca the holy place for the Muslim, was getting very old. So he decided to renew it. Renew it with a new cloth they produce in here, they weave in here. It's made of silk. After he renewed it, he replaced it, he took a piece of cloth and he brought it to his mosque. So this piece of cloth is from the old cloth of the Kaaba. It was covering that building. And another one is here. Look at that stairwell.
No original. No original.
He's been here for about like 500 years. It is very unique decoration of it. These are the decorations and important thing in this. Now, do we have any question? I'm not talking about Islam 5 times pray. You know, you already know this. We already speak about this in Istanbul. If you haven't heard about it, when you go back to Istanbul, in Süleymaniye Mosque, you will hear it again. Alright, do we have any question?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Is it okay to take photographs of anything?
You can take photo, yeah, no worries, no problem. Only we shouldn't pass behind these fences. Those are for the prayers. For example, these ladies shouldn't be there, but you know, people don't like to listen sometimes. And do you see this middle part? Do you know what is that found for? Do you remember? Yeah, for the Sultan. You know, Sultan was also joining to the praise, but he needed to have a special place for the security, for the safety. So that was where he was praying. Not on the balcony parts, inside the middle.
Yeah, tapos na ang picture. Bahala daw kaming maggala. Itong mga bawal pala yung mga magpipicture dyan. Pumapasok na kasi magpipicture. May sa design na. Isa pare-pareho ang design. Ang kilating mosque. Sa malang pakiramdam. Natatae. Oh my goodness.